All right, all right. So let's go. Ready? What's up, you guys? Make sure you guys follow us. So right now we're in the stage of hiring. So we need to start recruiting. We gotta start looking for the right people. So it's a mess. But we gotta do what we gotta do. No matter what. All right. So give me a second as I get kind of settled over here. All right, we're back. We're live. Live in the city. All right, so we're in this process, so you gotta just finish what we're doing here, okay? Let me just kind of make sure we got both. You can see it's pretty crazy when you gotta, you know, this is what it takes. This is what it takes. All right, so we're ready? As we were.
I didn't know I had a different phone.
Yeah.
That's a nice setup.
So now look, right here we're gonna put as a graphic designer for a company, you will collaborate. Next bullet point with marketing teams and management. You type it.
I clicked on add.
What does it say?
Collaborate with marketing teams and management to discuss which mockups are effective and use their feedback to develop final drafts.
Perfect. And then the next one is communicate frequently with clients to update. What does it say?
Communicate frequently with clients to update them on the progress of the project and to answer any questions they might have.
And that's it. We'll go to next. So now we're gonna post the job, see if they auto qualify. So there's gonna be screener questions. Like attach resume, attach cover letter. They don't need to attach a cover letter. It's not required. Phone number is required, so that's definitely.
Eligibility?
I don't think all of that is needed. I think that what's important is mainly that they can definitely get a job done.
A website?
No, we don't need all that.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like Elon Musk. You know, Elon Musk has a very interesting strategy of hiring people. He doesn't hire people the same way other people hire them. And I think that's the same way we should go. So this is good. Okay, so we'll go to next and continue at the bottom. And then hiring stages. Stages help you organize your hiring progress. You can move applicants through these stages as they progress in the hiring process. And you can also trigger automatic emails, interviews, and assessment to send when a stage occurs. Like any changes. So let's select the template. That looks good so far, right there. Let's just go to the bottom, hit continue. All right. So here's the part. Okay, so I'm gonna assign the hiring team. Users will receive email notifications about applicants who apply for the job. So, what's your email address? Okay, we're gonna use that one. Natural herb.
So
for you?
The applications can come to
Okay,
that one?
okay. Natural herb.
And then
Minerals. Everything will be directly to that.
This one as well, the one created?
Yeah. create hiring team. Alright, so mine is already processing, so the system can be set up. naturalminerals@gmail.com. Did you do yours? It's also doing.
It stopped.
Okay, so mine is good. Click on this little right there where your name is, and then you're gonna click where it says hiring team role.
Interviewer, reviewer, hiring manager.
And you're gonna put interviewer. Okay. I'll stay with the hiring manager position, and then you go on the interviewer.
Oh, we can only use one time, not sure, but I already said it's registered.
That's what I kind of. So what is that one for? That one is for natural. So this one's already used for that. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this one. And I'll put your other email.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let's just do it like that. You put your email there.
Okay.
And then over here I'll put cutting image. Keep cutting image over here.
Cutting image?
Or not. Put your personal there.
Yeah.
I'm keeping natural over there.
Okay.
Alright, so go back to that. Hire manager. Okay. And did you put interviewer?
Yes.
Okay.
Email sent. Okay, added on, confirmation pending. That means we gotta go to the email.
Yeah.
Verify it and then come back.
Yeah, did you verify yours?
I'm just going in right now.
Okay, mine is saying calculating. So review for
Mine hasn't showed yet.
continue. Alright, you're gonna put the phone number, all that. That's gonna be one of the options you're gonna get soon.
After you verify to the email?
Oh, I did all that. Everything was already verified.
Oh, okay.
So you.
I'm just waiting on the. Oh, it was like this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now it's on here.
Perfect. And now you're gonna go over there to the right and click.
Yeah, 3 dots or finish?
Oh no, go back to where it says finish. I'm sorry. Because you already posted it.
Okay.
Alright, so I already got the link on my cell phone. Continue verifying for Simply Hired at Powered by Burbix. Burbix. Let me look up Burbix. ID verification with Persona. That sounds pretty good. Like, what kind of companies do you think would use ID verification? Nothing that we're doing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we're doing. Sorry, Burbix. You guys are doing a good job though. Alright. Continue scanning your ID with your phone. Alright, so now I have to do your ID and selfies at Wilmette. So, take a photo of the front of your document. So now I need a copy of my ID. Which, good luck, I'm
We have to. Oh, we have to upload ID.
finding. Yeah, let's see what I even have. There it is.
So does this one charge?
Just go down all the way to the bottom for the free one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go. I don't know what's happening. My phone went kaput.
What happened?
Yeah, I wanna know too. Everything. I just got this phone too.
Technical difficulties.
Man, what is going on? I'm about to restart this. Motorola, what's going on? Powered by Android. I should have just connected my iPhone. So that's a good project, that tire.
Mm-hmm. That is that coffee. Oh my gosh. DIY coffee, fancy coffee table. That was pretty. It's loading.
Facebook. Dynamics. She's an interior designer from Miami. Yeah, the Dynamic Trio created a sophisticated, stylish brand. Nice. I like the floor too. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. The bar area in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
This
is the
thing
new.
just stays on here. Did yours do that?
Mine's went kaput. I don't know.
Is mine My thing is off, so
That's nice. And my battery's on 80%.
mm-hmm.
See? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Will it work though with the Ecuadorian ID?
Not the passport.
Like, bro, that doesn't even look like you anymore. So why are you gonna use that one? I'm gonna use a picture when he was 18.
Oh.
Hmm.
Enable camera permissions. If I take off this thing right here, why is it still showing it? Enable.
It said mine was not eligible.
Oh, well.
I'm about to find out like it.
Just checking it out.
I gotta do that for this. I gotta get my ID and document for the other thing for the credit.
What's needed for the
I just-
Texas ID?
Oh, I gotta do so many things.
Well, you have
Printing
to,
machine.
you have to edit that part.
I do Miami, Colorado, bunch of IDs.
Okay, so.
Alright, so vinyl.
What?
The vinyl. Which is the vinyl.
The vinyl.
I mean, did you finish yours?
I can't get into it.
Try it again.
I'm trying to go
Like
back.
restart your phone or something.
I was gonna change it and do it from the laptop.
Mm.
But I won't go back to that option. It just is on my phone.
I'm gonna uninstall Zoom. I'm going to uninstall Telegram. I'm going to uninstall TikTok. I'm going to uninstall Instagram. That's about everything. Alright, see if my phone reacts better.
Sending email instead. Email to the email.
My phone says 99% of the memory used. It's a brand new phone, like a week. I don't understand. So this is what it's like to be in the life, right? Of Rock Did It. Everybody knows me knows that ever since I was a kid. If you're gonna hang around with me, you gotta stay up late and you gotta wake up real early. We gotta put in work. We gotta put in work. We gotta put in work. Right now it's like 3 in the morning, and we're putting in work, and we gotta be up around 6 in the morning, 7.
I did the email to do it from the laptop, and Mac is not allowing me to open it on my laptop.
Wow.
Because it has to be done on the phone.
Wow.
Because Safari can't open it. I don't know what Apple is for then, if you can't open the Lotus thing.
Right?
You have to email instead of a link.
Yeah, right. That t-shirt. This is the text on your ID was not legible. Make sure your ID was well lit and in focus. Wow. Let's see if I get me another ID. I can find me another ID so I can get this done. If not, it's not gonna happen. I mean, we gotta take a look at the progress, and we gotta take a look at the steps. Quite honestly, we're not doing that bad, considering that this is something that is barely getting off the ground. Like, this is something that's not even something that was even part of the, right? So now this is extra income. Let's go to see if important and urgent. All right, we gotta do important. Number one, starting at the bottom. Finding graphic designer, number one on the list, which is right now what we're taking care of right now on what we just posted. But we gotta go on Craigslist, and we gotta do one on Craigslist as well, so we can make sure that we get it all out there. We gotta do Facebook also, Facebook page. Once we find the graphic designer, we're gonna have them create a whole Facebook page ad campaign where we're gonna decide what the target, the amount we're gonna pay based on the zip code that we're gonna select, target market reach. And then we're gonna make sure that he designs all the page ads, all the campaigns targeted to 3 specific target markets. Quinceañera for 3 months, weddings for 3 months, and also the graduations for school for 3 months. That is priority. 90 days. Then after that, Step number two, we're gonna go and have the graphic designer help us, with the design of trifolds to promote the printing services so that we can go to different businesses. So we're gonna then this part right here is very important because in the part where it says signage, trifold, shopping plaza, sports event network right here, so I'm gonna put here hiring process number because there's three hiring processes. There's gonna be three teams that we're gonna hire. First team is like the graphic designer. So we're gonna hire this person. Then we're gonna hire over here again. This time in this hiring stage, we need to hire people that are gonna go and do B to B. This is the team that does something like what Dorian does for the B2B sales. Business to business sales. This is where now we're gonna have a compensation plans, and we'll get into this part later on in the series, but compensation plan, salary, commissions, all of that scale is going to be done here in this part. Because now, this is where I told you those cubicles come in. If you want to have all that. If not, they can just do it remotely from their home and just make sure they bring in the numbers. Whichever the case may be. So that you can consider that later on during this whole stage. But for now, we just gotta know step number two. When we go out there to go to the shopping plazas, to sports event, to network, build relationships, we have to go with these people. I think it's important that we go to these events like sports event just to make a presence because just in case there's like television, it'll be good for the founders because this is the reason why, and this is so powerful what I'm about to say because this is the reason why the Dallas Cowboys was able to make a sponsorship, deal with blockchain.com. And the reason why blockchain selected the Dallas Cowboys, besides them being one of the best, most marketable sporting team in the world, was because they said of the simple fact that it's one of the few companies that is still ran by the founders. So if we show that right here, that the founders are out there making sure that people get what they really, really are paying for and beyond their expectation. So we're making sure, see, we're not going to expect people to do their job. We want to inspect to expect. Okay, so make sure we're going to inspect to expect. And that's the way it's going to work when it comes to the hiring process for step number one, which is what we're already starting. Step number two, once we hired the graphic designer, and now we need people to go out there and spread the signage. And then step number three. Here's what we need to start collaborating with other brands, creating content with possibly with other brands. But this is when it comes to really growing the brand itself. We're going to be marketing already on Facebook. We're going to be out there already marketing through the signage and all the trifolds and marketing material. And then that's pretty, pretty much it, how the next 90 days are gonna go. Once we do that, we can definitely do a proper launch. Once we do that, we can properly launch. We'll have the collaboration team. So that's gonna be ambassadors. So those ambassadors are gonna help us with the launch. Because here's the important part about the launch. And I need another marker. I got it over here. The important part of the launch, in my opinion, is I think YouTube has a lot to do with it. I think that really us making a presence on YouTube has a lot to do with it, because what we're trying to show people here is more than just graphic designing. Like, we really want to show people consulting, marketing agency um to the full extent, because we're handling every aspect from social media, um content management, being able to create calendar grids to help people, hiring, community managers to do that for us, photography and videographers to be on the team, everything from printing decals to wrapping a vehicle, canvas printing, you know, t-shirts printing, flyers, trifolds, anything to make a business look like a professional business. We got that covered. So here, with the collaborations, the ambassadors, the content that's already going to be created, like the one we're doing now, we're going to do a launch premiere, and that's on YouTube. So I guess tomorrow we're going to be posting that date, which we said June 6th will be the premiere date. So we have until June 6th where we're going to be chatting. People can ask questions until then. So it's going to be sort of like a countdown, if you will, until June 6th, to let people know this is going to launch. And you guys can comment, you guys can ask questions. And the great thing about this is that what we want to do, and it's always been my passion, is to always go beyond the expectation. When I was doing a service, think about this, in hair industry, how much is a facial, basic facial? About 30, 20,
I'd say 30.
30 bucks.
Yeah.
What's a basic haircut? The barber shop. So I would say like 30. Let's say 30.
Mhm.
What is the basic beard? 20. What is shampoo? Do they charge for that nowadays? Like at Great Clips or one of those places?
Oh, they charge like an add-on.
What is that?
I think 5.
So let's say 5 for shampoo. Um, how much is a drink at a bar? Just one drink.
About $10.
$10. Okay. And how much is like maybe like a 10-15 minute massage, like with the machine on your neck and all of that? Maybe like $5.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what this adds. This adds up to. Let's see, what is it? So 30 plus 30
It's 100 on the dot.
plus 20. It's 100 on the dot. 100 on the dot. So $100, right? Now, how much is a permanent color service?
I'd say it starts at like 45.
Plus 45. Now, what about if you had to be real careful because you had to do it real, like in between the line to create a real intricate geometrical shape, like on the beard, on the design line on the front, like the hairline in the front. That would take extra care and detail work. So like it's not just slapping it on. So I would say maybe add on an extra $5 just because man, it's gonna take me longer than just applying it. I gotta go back with the razor to clean it up. So let's say 50. Would you say it's fair to say that this whole entire service would normally be $150? But would you say that the customer sees the value in it if you only charge him 100? How would they feel? Like, hey man, how much for this whole service? Just 100. Would you see them? Would you feel they see it as this is a great deal? It's actually giving, or man, this is so expensive. Which one?
Somebody who knows
Well,
what
yeah.
things are worth, then yes, I think they say
If
get a good deal for 100.
Right?
Once they see the prices out.
Right?
Priced.
Correct. Exactly what you said. So this is exactly what I did in the hair industry because everything was a la carte. Everything was already mentioned. I had a big old poster that was in the front, and then all my prices were laid out. But you know, that's why people paid in the year 2005 $100. So with this, the same thing goes here. I find that if we go and we offer companies consulting from website designing, from printing, from photography and videography, from social media campaigns, from community management, to be able to control the whole calendar grid, I think we'll definitely be able to give them the same thing that we did with the hair industry. Like, this is all there. This is all there, and you're only charging me this? Man, this is, thank you. So, definitely, I think that we'll be able to do it. Offer them not just that, but think about it. I just said all this. And then now, the mindset, the sales, anything that like business consulting, marketing, all of that is part of that we offer, and we just build the team. This is the team that I was telling you about, the ambassadors. Step number 3. Does that make sense? So this is pretty much what we're going to be doing in the next 3 months to build that anticipation and get it done. So it's all about focusing from now on, so that way we stay on what's important, not really on what's urgent. There's a lot of stuff that we have to do that's urgent, but this is why I say that we have to delegate. Okay? We have to delegate. So things that people can do, or we do it on our free time, like maybe working on the Wix website. We could do that for natural herb minerals Saturday, or have somebody do it for us because they do have a service where you pay somebody to just like tweak it and just kind of clean it up for you, which I think that might be even better. Learn how to use the printers. That's something else that's urgent. Or we can delegate either on the free time, free day, watch some videos on YouTube, or in my opinion, just hire somebody. Just hire an expert, even if it's just for a week, and pay them for that week. But you at least got to see how the whole process was done. And then you can go ahead and just hire a whole staff that you train yourself for, a price that's more accessible for you. Someone that never even did that, train you. We'll pay you this amount versus what you say. So let's say someone that's already working for a company comes in and they say, well, I charge for technical support about $50 per hour for any technical support. And that's kind of there. Then you come and you hire anyone that doesn't have any experience and you say, look, we're hiring to be an assistant, help us just do manual work, manual labor, which is pretty much what this is. We're paying $10 an hour. No experience needed. We'll train you. And then we'll go ahead and show them the whole system, teach them how to handle the printers, and have them do the labor. This is the smart way to do it. The other way is going to take us a long time. We're not going to hit our goal of 90 days. And then we're going to be fooling around with urgent things instead of the most important things. Then, working on a Facebook page, that again, that we leave it to the graphic designer to go ahead and do that. And let me see, find and assign opponent flyers. That we already said. That's when we go to step number 3.